looking Menzies. You're trying for possibly a double takeout. Now watch doesn't block this onto the... He just slightly caught the blue at the back, but he's still lying. There is one line in the back of the 12 foot.
Yep, reasonably nice result there.
I think Grant possibly could squeeze this blue pass and get a double. Sweepers were working hard on that one, but I think they got away with it. Like, everything's cleared out now at the back. Just one stone in the house. That stone just over curled slightly.
Safe enough place though.
Yes, he was fortunate he got both blues away.
As you say, clears everything out. About the rings here.
Rolling out.
Does give Grant a wee go at freezing this one in the back rings. I just wonder if there's still a blue hanging about in the back of the circles out of vision there, Kenny. That might be. So just out of picture, there is a blue just to the left of the left foot there.
It actually is out.
It's out of play, but
yes, it's out of play. It could be
hanging about as a jam.
I think that's how Grant's coming down this side, hoping that Bruce might drive it back onto either the red or the blue stone. This looks
all there.
Looks out of play. It's pretty obvious what Bruce will be doing here with his last stone.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be testing his draw weight anyway. Started about 15 minutes late. As I said before, just semi-finals overrun a little bit. I think both teams are quite keen to get on the ice, so that's always good.
First end complete here at Dumfries, and it's a blank end, so Bruce retains the hammer for the second end.
So what are you expecting to see in this game, Kenny?
Well, both semi-finals there was a lot of stones in play in both games, so hopefully we're going to get something similar this afternoon. But the first end flew flew in, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah, it would be nice to see a good few stones about. That probably doesn't help the cause very much, though.
No, commentators curse again. Bruce is asking for a corner guard, so that's a good sign. I think that corner guard has just came a bit too far, so I think Grant will be wee hit and roll here, hopefully, or possibly just a straight hit.
I would just
Put a bit of space between them.
Yep. The organisers were under strict instructions. If this overran, myself and Kenny were both leaving to watch the rugby.
Bruce has called a corner guard again. This one might be just going to stop in time, yes.
I believe there's other time pressures on this final as well. Kenny David Reid was telling me just over lunch there that he's got a big club game to get home for as well. So
That sounds good, David. He's wanting back up the road.
Grant's mind's presumably on a club game tomorrow night, did you say?
Yes, Grant's got a club game tomorrow night with Crockett Ford. It's actually a final.
Finals already?
Final of the Twynham Cup.
Who'd you play in that?
We're playing New Abbey.
Grudge match?
Yes, so aye. Not a bad end result there for Bruce's team. Blue now line shot, but Grant does have a red at the back.
Yeah, you could end up with two lining behind the corner guard here. He's not got last stone, of course. It's still quite a handy position to be in.
Puts a wee bit of pressure onto the Mount rink. Just did a wee bit more roll there, I think. David, another half stone across would have been perfect.
Yeah, has left the double. Interesting. The first call was to just check in behind the corner guard, but I think I'm just going for the safety option of taking them both out this time. Stones en route, as you can hear. Sweeper's working it reasonably hard. It's over swinging, I think.
So gives Grant now a chance to come behind the corner guard and lie two.
Yeah, put the pressure on, try and force a one. So we're looking to get maybe top 8 foot and behind the corner guard. Line looks really nice. It's a wee touch heavy though. Actually poked out right out the other side, just with that wee touch.
Bruce asking his third. Duncan Menzies just to draw into that wee nest at the back of the 12 foot. Heavy as well, David.
It does just catch them both out, but that's obviously something to come up against, so that's not too bad. Gives Grant the option of coming straight by down on top of it, however.
There's no way you can take the blue out. He's just basically got to lie against the blue stone, I think. To lie is one.
Yep, exactly that. These two teams actually met in the group stages. Bruce Mau running out fairly comfortable winners. I believe they took a 4 in the first end of that game, so I expect a much tighter game this time. This might be overswinging. It's okay.
Seems to be a wee bit more swing maybe on the ice this afternoon, David.
I would say so, yeah. It's certainly coming off the centre line well.
And there's been 2 or 3 just a wee bit heavy as well, so whether this speed has got back up to what we're used to here at Dumfries. It's a bit more swing as well.
Yeah, it's as I was saying yesterday, I think the comments were we would like a wee bit more pace and a wee bit more swing, but that's not to say there's neither of either. It is reasonably quick and there is a good amount of swing. You always want more, don't you?
That's true.
Most important thing is being consistent. So. Starting to pull quite hard across now.
Boys working hard on this one, but see what we're going to get it into scoring position. Grant just follow that down and my shot.
Does needs to make sure he's up against it, otherwise he's going to risk losing the 2. Just looking to come down there, sit on top of the blue and force the 1.
Exact same stone as I played the last time. Looks heavy as well. Oh, it's drawn in now. Perfect stone.
Yeah, really
perfect stone from Grant.
Just now looking to take his 1.
Mouth's last stone at the second end. A draw to the 4 foot to pick up a 1. Just nursing this in, it's good.
Yep, well judged.
Perfect stone from Bruce. And he takes an early lead in the final here at Dumfries.
A quarter of the game gone, Kenny.
Yes. Quite a good time as well.
Just while we're on the change of ends, other competitions coming up at the Ice Bowl this season. The seniors, first of all, last weekend in November.
That's correct, it's the last weekend in November. I think there's some good senior teams coming.
So that should be a good sociable competition to come and watch with a good competitive edge, I suspect.
It's highly possible.
And then following that, you see the red logos on the ice there of Lely. They're the title sponsors for the Challenge Tour event, which comes to Dumfries on the 18th to the 20th of December, I believe. Which, it should be quite a big event. A lot of top teams there. Should be a really good weekend just to watch curling, to be fair.
I was in last year for that, David, and there was some good curling. There's some good rinks.
It is, and quite a big prize pot as well, so it does attract the top teams.
And because it's at that time of year, I think we get most of the top Scottish teams here. Don't know who's actually entered this year.
I don't know off the top of my head, but I think the ladies' event is actually oversubscribed.
That's good.
So I think we're 12 ladies teams.
That's maximum for 6 lanes here at Dumfries.
Yep, I believe. I think we're maybe a couple of men's teams down yet, but plenty of time to get in. Plenty of time.
Yes, Graham Sloan can work on that one.
And amongst running the competitions, doing the ice, cleaning
up the commentary area.
Looking forward to that competition, and it's it's good that Lely are sponsoring that, and I believe David Hardy Engineering sponsoring the senior competition as well.
That's correct.
Definitely need the support of these businesses to keep these competitions going. Looks like it's hanging a wee touch high on the red. There's not got any way to do damage though.
Billy Morton's second stone here at the third end. Correction, it can't be Billy Morton. It must have been David Reed's first stone. So I took that stone out and I don't think it was.
Grant did have a look at that beforehand, so got a nice swing on this ice now.
Grant Hardy's asking for the hit back here. Blue to red, and hopefully the red take the blue shot. It's just been played there out of play.
It's close. There you go. I think, yeah, it's not a bad result. We'd probably be looking to move both of the guards away rather than leave the guards.
Well, that side's basically sealed off at the moment. The 4 foot's not accessible on that side of the ice. Here just to we hit and roll, but it looks a wee bit.
It's just a huge jump, I think. So, just sweeping the ice. I think maybe we took a wee jump or a wee pick up of some description.
So advantage to Mowat here at the third end. Swing one round here behind the guards.
Again, a good effort, just maybe not quite as hidden as he would like it. Gives Grant a wee bit of a headache, because I'm sure he'd love to take one off the centre line, but I don't think it's a shot stone. So I'd also love to take some yards off, but he's line 2 in the house again, so
Just we've got to scrape past that guard, I would say, to hang around.
yeah, playing down weight, maybe hack weight.
I suppose if he does graze the red guard, it's not a total disaster.
No, there's always a chance he would run into the house onto the blue on the wings as well.
Sweepers are running off, so it must be reasonable.
Chance of a thin double.
Well called, David.
Called that one just in time.
Good shot there from Blair Fraser. Just don't know exactly whether that was what Grant was expecting, but it's a good end result.
It was always an option, to be fair. Tidies up the back. Shooter's going to roll, I think.
It's an empty house. So Grant will be asking Blair Fraser to come round that guard and lie shot. Put a wee bit of pressure on them out rink here at in the third end. Otherwise I'll just take this as far back as possible because it's slightly hard and it's not curling.
Yeah, I don't think they're happy with that one.
I suppose after his first shot, I think Grant will be too disappointed.
Bruce's first stone of the end.
Possibly gives Grant a wee chance here, David, to get a wee roll, but he is going to be behind tee. So thinking of rolling the other way.
Yeah, roll into the open so that gives him the chance of the blank if he wants to take it. change direction which way this is going.
Bruce just indicating he's going to play a draw to the face and leave Grant a draw to the face of that stone. Hopefully to get his one, he's going to probably force Grant to take a one this end.
Yeah, it's a good chance to try and force the one here. If he lands right on the nose of this, I'm sure there is space for a just a couple of teeth. Yeah, he's got a wee chance here. There's not going to be a lot of space to outdraw it if Roy gets this absolutely perfect.
It seems to come a lot at the end, David.
It's really good.
Just wait there.
Just left that short, haven't they? They have. Giving Grant the draw for a 2.
Grant needs to draw the 4 foot for a 2.
Half in the 4 foot.
I don't know whether that stone just hung a wee bit wide and we were frightened to sweep it early, but it's about a yard short of weight. Hardy with a draw to the 4 foot to pick up a 2 at the third end. And Grant is a little bit hard and he's been swept through the back, so missed opportunity there for Grant Hardy to pick up a 2, but he gets a 1, ties the score up at 1-1 after 3 ends. Billy's first shot at the 4th end, just from here it looks as if it's probably just stopped short of the house. So Bruce asking Gregor Cannon for a corner guard.
You look awful lonely, Kenny.
David's away to do some technical stuff with Graham Sloan.
What do you think?
Being joined here by John Graham. What's your opinion of the start of the game, John?
I was busy elsewhere, so I never really got to see it, Kenny. So I've just really, it was about the first chance I've had to watch the game in its own right.
Tap back there by Millie Morton with his second stone.
Clearly no big scores, Kenny.
No, Grant had a chance there at the third end to draw the 4 foot for a 2 and just let's say it was a wee bit heavy.
You mean he sailed through?
He went past where he was supposed to be stopping. I'll be diplomatic here, I'm playing with him tomorrow night.
Has anybody got any idea when these two teams played each other last? Saturday morning, was it?
Yes, John, they were in the same section.
Who came out on top? Right.
So, good stone there from the Mount rink. Gives Grant a wee problem here, I think, just to move that blue stone because it's came behind a red guard, which is lying just short of the house.
Is it a big draw, Kenny, or not?
It's possibly a few inches more is what it has been this morning, but it seems to be the speed it's catching them out a wee bit this afternoon. It seems to be one or two stones have been a wee bit heavy, so whether the ice is speeded up a bit. Straight away Grant's calling the sweepers on.
Well done.
Good shot there from David Reid.
Option to get the double here, Kenny.
Well, the double is on. Might be quite happy just to hit the front one, John, and flop behind the guard. That's what he's doing. Gave Grant an opportunity now to do likewise from the other, to come from the other side. Blue stones went out the house, but it wouldn't have needed much more for it to have been hit at the back of that back red, John.
Just maybe another centimetre or so. However, they missed it, so.
Duncan Menzies for stone at the fourth end. Trying the double, but far away, but Grant has now got a stone to put a bit of pressure onto Bruce's rink, asking Blair Fraser to come round the front guard. Looks good. Just a wee bit short of weight. I think he was wanting that in the house.
Aye, that's what the call was anyway. It's not the worst shot, mind.
No. Bruce is asking to come round his own corner guard. See that new wee hit and roll here. Blair Fraser's second stone at the fourth end. Wee hit and roll. You could possibly go either way here.
It's not getting that much of it, is it?
Just a fraction out, but it's rolled just too far. Bruce Mount asking Duncan Menzies to come round the front guards and lie the shot.
Lovely shot there.
Yes, good shot from Duncan Menzies. So Grant probably just have to follow that.
It's maybe just run a wee bit further than what he would have liked. It's given Grant the opportunity of just drawing onto it.
Drawing onto the face it, John, yes. I think they would have preferred maybe not have been sweeping. They had to sweep to get by that front guard.
There was little doubt about that when you saw how close they were, and I think it was drawn such a lot towards the end there. He's just outside the 4 foot there.
I think there is a wee bit more draw this afternoon as what there was this morning.
Sweepers are on it.
It looks a good stone.
Certainly was very close by the...
It was identical by the guard to
it was,
Duncan Menzies'
Mhm.
second stone. Can't quite see yet whether actually red or line shot. I think they are.
Do you think Murray will think about removing any of the guards at this time, Kenny?
I think it's long gone past that stage, I think, John. I think it's just a case of possibly moving, try and follow that just with a wee bit of weight to break the blue away from the, or the red away from the blue, to that he's possibly got a shot on with his last stone. Because the way it's lying at the moment, the red's not going anywhere with that blue behind it.
No, I agree with you on that there. And the option is that I think there'll be enough space there just to move that red to the left of the blue, just to the edge of the 4 foot there.
I think Grant could maybe possibly have done it, become another 6 inches just to be totally on the blue, but it was a good stone.
Taking a wee bit less ice here, so maybe just looking for the weight to be up to.
I wonder whether he's trying to nick it out.
Thing is, if he plays too hard on the last played shot, just about end up clearing the centre shots altogether.
I think if he'd been down in the game, you might have seen him be a wee bit aggressive here, but I think he'll just guard it up or put something in the front of the house to get his one. Got a discussion going on here what Grant's going to do with his last stone at the 4th end.
What's your opinion, David?
Draw me into the deep end, John. Yeah. Roll in that. It'd be nice to be able to hit the blue to try and get rid of both blues, but I think the problem with that is you're rolling to the right hand side and just opening, making it easier for his last stone. So I think I think that's what he's looking at, just tap it back and roll into the left hand side. I think you could get rid of both blues, but as I say, I think what you'd end up doing is opening the whole of the 4 foot up and doing that, so not a lot to be gained.
So I think he'll just play this at battering weight. I don't think he can lie 2 shots, can he, after this?
Depends on whether that blue catches the red even by a wee bit. Well, I never expected that. After the shots that's been played so far.
Well, just the sweepers were on it early, so it must just have been a fraction tight. Just about.
I don't think the red and blue's locked, are they?
No, I think there might be a slight space between the two of them. I don't think Bruce Mount can go wrong here. Hits that on the outside. He might pick up a 2. It's a big shot.
He's certainly not given much ice anyway, so.
No, I think he's wanting to hit about 3/4 of that blue that's sitting at the front of the 4-foot. The call was right off. He must have played that just slightly wide and it's sat straight. So Grant steals one at the 4th end to take a 2-1 lead into the 5th. Early stages here in the 5th end. Corner guard on from the Mount rink and Grant Hardy's lead. Billy Morton has put his first stone just at the front of the house.
Got out of my seat to do something, Kenny, and then somebody else took it.
Yes, it is the chairman of Dibka, so you better watch what you're saying, David.
Just to stay on the right side.
Yes.
Yeah, good to share it about. If anybody else is fancying a go at it, we're more than happy to show you how to do it. Caveat to that is you have to learn how to do all the buttons as well as just the speaking part. Speaking part's it's the bit that's easiest to go wrong, to be fair, but always looking for more people to help do the webcasts. It's quite time-consuming job, so the more people we can get, the better. Ideally, if we can get sort of teams of 2 or 3 people just to kind of do game about, something like that, it'd be perfect.
Right, David, I don't know whether you're planning to stream any of the seniors.
Is that a loaded question? Yeah, I mean, all the equipment's here. I can't personally promise to be able to do it that weekend, but I can certainly set it up before the event and show somebody how to use it.
I suppose even if we just show the games on the Sunday would be
exactly
be something.
Exactly. It's it's nice to show a game every session, but like this weekend, just not physically possible. But no, I think I'm sure there'll be a lot of interest in the seniors. So I would actively encourage the webcasting, and if we can get some folk in to kind of do the commentary. sure you're probably better connected than me to do that, Kenny.
I'm hoping to be at other places on the Sunday. Stone just played a wee bit hard there maybe by David Reid, and it slips through the hole.
Yeah, I've worked quite hard to get a good system in here at Dumfries, and it's relatively easy to use, to be fair, once the game's set up. So if you do fancy a go, just contact the ice ball, and we can arrange some kind of training at some stage. Bit of a disappointing end, the last one from out rink. Not a disaster by any means, but certainly not what they were looking for.
Seems a wee bit heavy as well. I think Grant's going to have to overwork himself on this one.
He's a skip. Can they overwork themselves sweeping?
Oh yes. You should know that, David. You're a skip as well at times.
No, I'm not. Stand in the head with a brush, but there's a big difference.
So Grant asking the second to have another go at this, just possibly maybe a wee bit less weight. This time, David, at least he's took the guard off. He's opened up the blue stone.
Yeah, I don't know if it just a wee bit of loose play or whether he's struggling with the ice a wee touch. Just a couple of shots that could some of Grant scratching his head there.
I think Bruce is trying to split the 8-foot here. Lie 2. Grant, I think, does have a red at the front of the house. Good draw there for Bobby Lammy.
A good chance of a hit and roll off either of these really now.
I think he might go for that one first, because there's always a possibility he might get a double off that. Oh no.
That was just purely to spite you, Kenny.
I'll remember that, Grant. Will not dispute his call.
Struggling to keep hold of that one. They didn't want it hanging about in the back for any kind of freeze later on in the end.
Bruce asking Duncan Menzies just to put the stone back in the 8 foot.
So it looks a bit heavy, but the sweeper's kind of went on and off. Really wants to stay second shot here. Don't think he has.
No, I think second shot red at the front.
Certainly hit and roll off that one now, across in front of the blue. Yep. I don't think he'll want to come in behind and leave a double back the way. I think he'll want to roll right away across to the right hand side. Yeah, good. Yep.
Grant was indicating there, just on the centre line might not be a bad shot. I think that stone would be perfect, David, that you've put the graphic on there.
Something like that. They just don't want to be the left side of the centre line, as I say, in case it leaves a double. I think they'll err on the side of rolling too far with this one.
They're working hard.
It's pretty good. Whoa, spot on. Great shot.
I think that's just exactly where you had the graphic there.
I tell you, it's much easier drawing the circles than it is playing them.
Playing the stones. So, good shot there from Blair Fraser.
So decision time now for Mount, whether to clear up or take a gamble. I think clear up seems to be the plan. He's looking to take the top one off, I think was the call.
Take the top one off, but he was watching it.
Yes, there is an angle. Not a disaster if it jams. The blue would still be beating it as long as the shooter hangs around. I think the disaster would be the guard here, would it?
What's the guard?
Yeah, it sounded they were on that very quickly. Grant put a guard up, or does he take the one at the back off? He's got a chance to put the pressure on his line too, so I think he might just stick the guard on.
A guard halfway between Hogline and the house would just be where Blair Fraser's brushes would be about perfect, I would think.
Yep.
Anywhere about there. You said, David, Grant is lying 2 red stones.
He's thinking about this back blue again, isn't he?
No.
I think Blair Fraser is.
Skip's having the final decision here. He's quite happy to play the guard.
I think it's, for me, it's the right shot. I think if he was just line 1, then that's maybe a different story. But he is lying the 2 stones in there. And if he can force the 1, he's turned the hammer. He's got the hammer with 3 ends to go, so he's reasonably in control at that stage.
It's always good to have the hammer at the 6-10 because there is a possibility you possibly take the 6-10, lose the 7th, and you have the hammer 2 out of the last 3. Doesn't always go like that, but
yeah, essentially becomes a 3-end game, doesn't it? Which you've won the toss. So. Sweeper's going to have to work this one just to pull it across, but it should come across okay. Yeah, well played. He might have avoided it a little bit further, but I think he's just about done enough. High risk taking it on anyway. That's an aggressive call. Sharp intake of breath there. Come down there,
Rick off that.
come off the shot, and in there.
This is a big shot for Bruce here.
Very capable of making it as well.
Yes.
He's made some big shots all weekend. You fancy playing this one, Kenny?
Not really.
Nope, that's two of us. Supers are standing off that stuff. Okay. He's pretty unlucky there, but he has bumped that top one. Is it out the rings? I think it is. I think he's got rid of that top one out the rings.
Yeah, not a bad result there.
It's a fair effort.
Put a wee bit of pressure onto Grant here, but I suppose Grant could just have a hit the blue and just fluff over to the centre line, and he'll be line a good shot in there then.
Yeah, again, just needs to be a wee bit careful not leaving a chance, any kind of double chance for Mount to take his two. If he comes out this with a two, would be ecstatic, I would think.
Even if he doesn't get the roll, he could go either way here, David.
Yeah.
Then he would just force Bruce to draw the 4 foot for the shot.
Looks a wee touch high.
No,
Just hangs on.
just hangs on.
Good enough.
He forces Bruce here now to hit the stick for his one at the fifth end. He's got to watch here. David, he can't afford to be a wee bit tight, because if he's a wee bit tight and gets it on the inside, he might put it on the back blue and roll out himself. But we fully expect him to make these shots.
Yeah, he would. That's why the skips get the big bucks. Or at least the credit.
Worried.
Yeah, well played.
Well played there. So 1 to Bruce Mowat at the fifth end, and that ties it up at 2 shots all.
We've got a 3-end shootout.
Yes. So good game up to now. So hopefully we get a good last 3 ends to decide the winner of
The Goldline Scottish Curling Tour.
just looking for the right. Didn't want to do the sponsors an injustice there.
Yeah, as I say before, Grant Hardy looking to make it 2 out of 2.
Who did he actually beat in the final up at Brainhead? I've got a wee thing that it might have been Bruce Mowat.
He's probably trying to find out for you, Kenny. Bear with him. Ewan McDonald, I think, Kenny, it was. Yeah, McDonald in turn beat Bruce Moat in the semi-final. Other than that, the three semi-finalists were exactly the same. The other three semi-finalists were the same as here, so just Ross White taking the place of Ewan McDonald, as you say, wasn't playing. So, do you know the results up at Perth, Kenny? Yeah, I don't know the scores, but I believe Kyle Smith's team have qualified for the to play the Europeans, along with Scotland top, and Eve Muirhead last night, I think. So. So maybe a wee upset in the mains. I'm not sure if that's fair or not, to be honest, but oh. Right, okay. I think the format, no matter who actually plays it, the format is everybody plays each other at least twice, and then a best of three final. So it's it should come out the best. Yeah, exactly. That rings a bell. Yep. Yeah, because obviously then qualification for the Worlds, I think we're back into an Olympic points this season. I think last season's a kind of bye after the Olympics, so yeah, it'll get gradually more and more important towards as we build up to the next Olympics.
Listening there to the commentary coming through from the past RCCC President David Henderson, what the score is in the rugby.
Turns out to be quite a good rugby commentator. Grant will be certainly looking to build up something into this end. Have to score a 2 here, I would guess.
Good shot there from David Reid, is it?
David Reid played that one, yep, it was indeed. Checked out the window this time.
Sweeper's working this stone hard.
Yeah, working again, trying to get a past this red. I think it did go past.
I don't know whether it just tickled it, but it's still half hidden. Can't just throw battering weight, do you think, David, just to ease it out and possibly roll over?
Yeah, and I think if they can do that, it's quite nice this end. It's quite a big stone, quite an important stone, this one. Looks like it's just started to swing over a wee touch too far. Yep, it's played it well. Almost overswept in the end, but I don't know if they, to be fair, I don't know if they could have hit much more of that. So.
I think they were worried about getting past the guard.
Yeah. Played it well.
Bruce trying again to try and freeze onto this red.
Heavier this time. Got it past. Good shot.
Good shot. You just quite see how close that was, but I don't think I would have liked it. Had a piece of paper in there, I don't think it would have got past.
That's one of the ones you're relieved when it does go past, I would say. It's a good shot nonetheless.
So Grant peels the guard off.
So quick look to see if he can move the red up.
So we're down to skip stones here in the sixth end. Bruce outline shot in behind a red stone sitting just at the edge of the 8 foot. So I think that'll be the call as a guard.
Pretty good guard as well. get through to that at a hack weight. I think I'm pretty happy with it, but I just wonder if Grant can get down that centre line. I think he might just be able to see an edge.
See what you're meaning, David. Yes, there's a possibility you could just, if skinned out by the guard, that you could move the blue off.
The nice thing is you can play it. You can play it that if you hit the guard, you hit the guard.
Aye. You actually could possibly, doesn't need to be that tight to the guard.
No, depending on weight. No.
You could play it just back 12 weight. Hack weight maybe.
I think hack, because you certainly want to shift it. The last thing you'd want to do is leave it in the 8 foot and give Mount a chance to get another one in there. It's just going for the guard by the look of it.
Wouldn't surprise me here if he's trying a double on the other red to try and see if he's really going to shoot in the house.
Possibly. Yep. Possibly. The other thing is, that guard's in the perfect place to guard the shooter and the red. He's trying to get on the other side of that and run that into the house. Lucky.
I suppose what he has done, he has possibly moved the red a wee bit closer to the house now that he could possibly use it with his last stone.
If he gets a chance, anyway. Yeah, he's going to be quite. The guard here is going to be quite tricky because he's going to have to block the red and the direct path. Probably maybe wants this one a wee touch closer. Or as you say, Kenny, maybe even just half check it.
Half checked in that front.
This one on the winger at the same time.
Because I think Grant will be eyeing up this one. It's sitting just short of the house.
So just about there.
Alright. Just to take that red stone out of the equation, it's lying out in the 12 foot.
Yep. So I'm happy with it short though. Have the left, the red tap? I don't think so. Grant's looking. This could be a key shot.
He's got nothing to lose.
The thing is, if he loses a 1, he can blank a 7th. He's got last stone down 8 anyway. Risk and reward against getting a 3.
Yes, he's got a chance here at picking up a. If he makes contact with the blue stone, he's going to pick up 2. And if he gets it 100%, he could pick up a 3. That's a big 3 when you get a 3 in the 6th end and you're tied at the moment.
Yeah, virtually game over at that stage, you would think.
So a big stone here for Grant Hardy, and the last stone in the 6th end.
Close. He's nailed it.
He's nailed it. Great stone there from Grant Hardy. Picks up a 3 in the 6th end and goes into a 5-2 lead with 2 ends to go.
That was a fair shot.
So the Hardy rink move into a 5-2 advantage, 2 ends to go. So don't think Grant will be allowing too many stones to lie about here in the 7th end.
This could be a through.
I don't think he'll be trying to put a centre line guard on, David, do you?
No. I doubt it somehow.
No, I think this will be. This certainly won't be short.
Okay, he's going top 4 though. Yeah, he's going top 4.
Be erring on the side of caution. Don't be short at the house.
It's always hard for a lead that because it's don't be short of the house, but don't move back tee and don't really be in the 8 foot. So basically, what you want it is precisely on the 4 foot, which is pretty much what they've done.
Through this quite quickly, David.
Yeah, I was just, funnily enough, I was just glancing at the time as well. It's about an hour and 40 now, so we should be within the 2 hours pretty much. It's a big improvement from this morning's semi-final timings. Just to keep going on about it.
Don't think this one's going to be short of the house.
No. Certainly be expecting a throw through this time. It's interesting in the game this morning we saw that with, I think it was Bruce Iso, wasn't it? Put 2 on the 4 foot. I think he put second one right, if I remember rightly.
I think you're right.
Maybe just sitting a wee touch deep to put a second one on top of it, so keep it simple.
Gregor Cannon, second stone at the 7th end. Trying to come behind his own corner guard. So we'll see a bit of movement here, I would think. David, I think Grant will be going after these blue guards.
Yeah, I would suspect so. First blue over the top of the second blue. The only danger is a nose hit, really. Corner guards, you can always guarantee that Hard is going to take the guard off. Gives you a chance to get 2 in the house straight away. Problem is the hitting ability of the opposition. They need to be pretty accurate to avoid any doubles. Bad way, it just didn't really get the line. Yeah, it's in the open, so no real need. I'll just look to roll away to the wing, I would imagine, or just straight in front of his own shot that's already there. Playing it a good way just to make sure if it does make any contact with the back right, it was always going. Well and truly went.
So just trying to draw to the face of that redstone lock on it.
Yeah, or right round both of them maybe. Might be trying to come round both of them. Don't know if that's caught something as well, or didn't seem to have too detrimental effect on the speed, so you're maybe just swinging an awful lot more now.
There's so you can take the guard off here.
Yeah, I would say so. Fraser's first of the end.
Movement of stones there, but I don't think they're any great.
No major damage.
No.
Nearly, but no major damage.
I don't think Grant was that bothered if he lost some of his reds out of there.
No, I don't think he would be. The crowd for the rugby's gone quiet, so I don't know if that means whoever they're not supporting is back in it, but still getting beat though.
We might just manage to get this game of curling finished. David, we might be able to see the last,
we might get the
last
end
5
of it.
minutes of the rugby.
Happy days. This end is
Just a wee bit short of weight there.
yeah, this end just feels like it's kind of turning into a bit of a gamble for Mowat now.
I don't think Grant will be too bothered if he gets them both here. He'll be, as long as he gets it on the right side.
It's just looking to be quite hard to blank now, but a couple of shots can change that right enough.
3/4 of this blue stone and he might get the double.
Can be a line shooter as well. I don't think that will come into the equation. Right. Shooter is going to line. And blue, well, it isn't quite out, but
A good shot there for Blair Fraser.
I don't know what's happening in the rugby, but somebody's just been accused of being a twit. I'm sure it was twit.
This leaves Grant a straightforward hit. Can't see this end being blank now. David, there's too many stones lying around.
He's looking very good to force the one. Is he going for the straight hit, or is he trying to take both of them out? Is he going for the double here?
He's trying to go there.
Okay, trying to roll the other way.
Aye.
No real benefit to taking the double, is there?
No, because that outside red's beating it, so. Puts this on the edge of the 4 foot right on the centre line. It puts a lot of pressure on Bruceby's first stone at the 7th end.
Well, he's going to the left anyway, but that's fine. So it doesn't leave any doubles back the way really. Well, having said that,
Problem now is if he goes for the... he's just going for the straight draw.
Yeah, it's just too risky. Angles there for 3. Very low percentage shot, and then they take the double and head breast over. Yeah, doesn't really help things.
I think he's just going for the straight draw here, try and get behind Grant's front red stone. Just trying for the perfect draw here until he's shot behind the red guard.
It's not bad.
It's near enough. It just didn't seem to curl there at the end.
No, it kind of came to the guard and just finished a wee bit straight perhaps. Give Grant the choice of whether to go for it directly or use the red. Might opt to use the red.
It's the shot Grant wants to play. And you're thinking possibly can only see about a wee quarter.
Can you imagine the abuse you'd take in club curling for opting to raise the red? You can see an eighth of it. That's a percentage shot, isn't it?
I suppose it could have forced, I suppose at this stage when you're 3 up with 2 ends to go, he could just have drew on the face of the blue shot.
Because he just doesn't want to give it any chance of losing a 2, does he? That's pretty good. Yep, there we go. Boom, boom. Nice for 3.
Draw for a 1.
And this very much falls into the must-make category.
Yes, I think he needs to make this one, David. If he doesn't make this, I think could well be a handshake.
Yep, you would expect so.
But fully expect Bruce to make this draw.
And then I think we can probably write the script for end 8 as well.
Yes, similar to this one.
Only less messing about. Fancy the chances of Grant putting one on the 4 foot in the next end.
Sweepers are having to work this hard. It's okay now.
It's okay for 1. Yep, he's fine.
Good sweep in there by the front end of the Mowat rink. Into the last end here at Dumfries, and it's Hardy 5, Mowat 3, and Hardy has the hammer at the last end.
So Grant, heavy favourites now.
I'm not going to give the commentators curse to the Hardy rink, but you would expect so.
I'm confident it won't be a curse.
No.
I'm confident. So Bruce will be looking for
Centre guards and then mistakes.
centre guards, and then I was just trying to think of the way to phrase that. But that's as good as any.
The way Grant's team's playing, I don't expect there'll be many mistakes at the last end. Gregor Cannon's first stone at the last end comes up just centre guard right on the shot of the house.
Yeah, it's a good effort, put in a lot of effort sweeping Bruce Mowat's last stone into the rings, and then has to settle down and play good guard shots.
Perfect stone. Grant just moving the stones around at the front. Wasn't allowed to hit that stone out of play because it was a shot at the house and the free guard zone into play. But he's moved it into the house so he can have a go with it with his second stone.
Yep.
A near perfect stone there from Billy Morton.
Another good guard.
I think that one will be ignored at the moment. I think the one that's in the house will be going through the back.
I don't think he'll be looking to hang the shooter around here. He'll be
No.
looking to run that out of play as well.
Yes, I don't want too many red stones lying around here.
Super straight on it. Looks okay though. He's no step. Well,
A slight mistake there from Billy Morton.
I think you've got to chuck one in here or just stick another guard up. Or
The only thing
don't think there's a right answer, is there? It's just
the only thing it has done, it's left that red stone able to be raised if.
yep.
And it's probably cut off going round that side. It's just playing a perhaps coming in here.
I think he's coming in with this one, yeah. Got to come in with two at some stage, so
Maybe
there's always a chance they'll just off nose a guard or something like that.
Grant's straight out, guard
Blue-
off.
Blue over the top of the red onto the blue in the house.
I don't think I'm too worried at the moment. David, I think he'll just try to clear up the front.
Fire it towards that red anyway. Yeah, as you say, just happy to take the one off.
Bobby Lammy's second stone at the 8th end. Centre guard, I think, was what Bruce asked for. A bit short, that card from Bobby Lammy, and Grant's not concerned about the blue stone in the house. He's just going to peel the guard off again.
No, he'll be quite happy if the house looks like exactly like that at the end of the game, so that's not concerning whatsoever. Two shot leads, so the guards are going to cause him the problem.
At the moment, you can see that all of that blue stone, so they can afford to leave it there. 'Cause at some stage, Bruce is going to have to come in.
Yeah, as they say, he's two up as well. So if that blue stays there till the end of the end, it's really not a major problem. I suspect it'll get moved at some stage.
This one's maybe coming a wee bit further up, so Grant may take on the double this time. No. Possibility in the road through, but not too concerned as long as he rolls off the centre himself.
Yeah, that'll be the key, rolling the shooter away. It's just too thin to take the red with him. Does the main job again.
He's playing his second stone here at the 8th end. Trying to, the call was to come round the red guard and lie 2.
I wonder which stone he's going to have a play at this time.
I would think it could be the red one in the front.
I would almost guarantee it.
Yes, because even if he doesn't get it right, he's opening up the blues.
Yeah, he's going to take at least the one behind it away. So
Blair Fraser going here. I think he'll just be quite happy to remove one of the blues, but he might get the 2, just depending.
It's pretty good. Spins it right into the open. And yeah, it does look the same guard though, but I don't think that'll be a major issue. So 2 blue stones to come, 1 in the house. He needs all 3 of them scoring to win the game. I think he would settle for the peel right now.
Yes. Even if he does come round the guard here, I think you'll see possibly Grant just take the front red up, or maybe just hit the blue, the open blue.
You just keep hitting the open blue from now on. Yeah, maybe with the red.
Aye. So that he's opening up everything for his last
stone.
stone.
I think it depends. If this gets really buried, we will see him take the red on. If this is at all.
They're going to have to work. They're going to have to work this.
I think that's touched the guard.
It has touched the guard, so
that makes his decision a whole lot easier.
Yes, I think there's only one stone we're going to see Grant Hardy playing here. A double takeout, and the title is his.
Yep, as you say, Kenny, this is shot literally for the title to make it 2 out of 2 on the Goldline Scottish Curling Tour.
They're doing a good job to straight on the nose. I think it's the double.
Sweepers run on off. There you go.
There it is.
And Grant Hardy's team win the Dumfries leg of the Goldline Scottish Curling Tour, making it 2 out of 2, as we say.
So it's congratulations to Grant Hardy, Blair Fraser, David Reid and Billy Morton on their success here at Dumfries this weekend. Commiserations to Bruce Mount and his rink, but they were dominating in the first half of the game. I think David and Grant's team got going about the 3rd, 4th end, and possibly were in charge of the game from then on.
Just kind of worked their way back into it, didn't they? Did indeed. It's it was a good game. Reasonably. To say thank you to Kenny Murray. Thank you very much for doing the commentary, Kenny.
It's a pleasure, David.
Thank you to John Graham, who did one or two stints in there as well. And that's us finished for this weekend. We'll definitely be back for the CCT event in December, the 18th to the 21st, and I think there's a good possibility somebody will be back to do the senior event late November. As always, just keep checking Facebook and the Dibco website for any details of that.